Hello, family. This is Dex, businessman number one, and I'm coming back to you live with yet another cyber OTC. That's an off the cuff chat. Now, I want to give a few seconds for people to start filling in, but I'm going to go ahead and start this presentation off stating why it is wise to buy 999.9% 24 karat gold bullion, physical gold bullion from the luxury of your home. So I'm going to start this off by saying, typically when I'm out and about networking with individuals and I run across someone and I proposition them by stating, would you like to buy, or have you ever thought about buying physical gold bullion as a means of securing your current assets and your current paper currency, or building wealth as a means or a vehicle toward building wealth? They will typically say to me, and I get this a lot, well, I can just go downtown and buy gold. Okay, you can go downtown and buy gold. So when I hear this, my body naturally reacts by eye blinking. I don't know, I just does it. So I'll look at them like this. Can you see the blinking eyes? Just be blinking. So after about 100 blinks, right, I'll then say to them, I'll say, when is the last time you actually thought about buying physical gold? Now, if I know them, I will say that. If I don't know them, I wouldn't typically say that because, you know, it's a cold market and I'm trying to network and build a relationship. So I wouldn't say that, but what I would say is, you sound like you're very versed in gold acquisition. When was the last time you actually bought some physical gold? And usually, right after that short sarcastic stab, they will say, well, actually, I haven't bought any, but I know someone who has. You know, I heard. Well, I'm here today to say, forget what you heard. Let's talk about fact and not word. Okay? So what I'm going to do is show you what you can do from the luxury of your home, from your laptop or your desktop, by opening up your own free gold acquisition account. What you can do typically, and I'm going to use my whiteboard here to demonstrate what you can do at your home, in the luxury of your home, versus taking this infamous trip downtown. Okay? So we start here with online. Now, online, in your back office, you will be able to acquire 1 gram of gold at $67.21. Okay? But you also got an incentive as for being a business owner, and B, actually buying gold through your own free account. You get a 3% discount. Now that 3% discount equates to $2.02. Now, after that discount, that brings your 1 gram purchase down to $65.19. Okay? Now, here's another perk. See, the good thing about this business of mine is that you can buy gold in small, affordable quantities. 1 gram, 2.5 grams, or 5 gram increments. Now, if you bought a 5 gram bar of gold through the luxury of your home in your own free gold account, you would pay $283.54. 5 grams equals $283 $2.54. Now, to fully break that down on a per gram basis, let's first take our 3% discount. That 3% discount on 5 grams would equate to $8.51. Bringing your 5 grams down to $275.03 for 5 grams. So you went from, for 5 grams, you went from $283.54 down to $275.03. Let's now divide that 5 grams by 5 to get a per gram cost. That comes to $55.01 per gram. So through the luxury of your home, sitting behind your desktop, sitting behind your laptop, even on your cell phone, you can buy pure 999.9% 24 karat gold bullion, LMBA certified, for $55.01 per gram. Now, let's look at the infamous trip downtown. Now, to quantify your trip downtown, we have to take everything, all the factors in as one, okay? So when we're looking at pricing gold, you look at what's called a spot price. I'm not going to get into what spot price means. Just know the spot price is the opening going rate for gold on a per gram basis. Now, before this webinar, and I'm talking to all of my team members, all of my business partners down line from California all the way across to New York down to Florida. Spot price today before this webinar was $39.97. $39.97. Okay? Now, to fully quantify your trip downtown, since you say you could get it downtown and you can get it cheaper, okay, going downtown, you're going to go to your local coin shop, your local precious metal dealer, or whomever you go to in this infamous downtown, right, to buy your gold. You're going to pay what they call a buyer's premium. That's basically the seller's premium. And that is basically the seller's profit margin, because they're not going to sell it to you for what they're getting it for. You're not going to buy it at spot price. You're going to pay a buyer's premium as well, or the seller is going to get a seller's premium. And that is anywhere on average between $4 and $10. And because it varies state to state, location to location, let's split the difference. Okay, 4 plus 6 is 10. Let's say that on average, the buyer's or the seller's premium or profit margin is $6. So the seller premium equals $6 per gram of gold, okay? Or let's say profit. Because in the capitalistic society, everybody's trying to make a profit. Now, so you're going downtown and we have to quantify your trip, because you have two choices. You can buy it online, or you can buy it, jump in your vehicle and go downtown. So in order to get a total per gram cost going downtown, we have to quantify everything in its total. So we have the spot price, the going rate, and we have the seller's premium, the profit margin. What else is factored into your trip downtown? Well, if your downtown is like my downtown and it is downtown, it is typically between 20 and 30 miles away from where you should be buying gold, and that's your home. So, because everyone's downtown is different, let's split the difference with that and say downtown trip is a distance of 25 miles. That is your driving distance to go get your goal, 25 miles. Now, in order to get a dollar figure for this 25 miles, we have to take two things into account. The national average of gas costs per gallon and how many miles per gallon is going to take to get your average car. Now, I went online and got these figures. I went to AAA.com, and AAA.com says the national average for gas is $2.24 a gallon. $2.24. So we know what the national average is on the gas, and we know, so you'll be paying $2.24 per gallon. Also, I went to reference.com, and reference.com stated that the average vehicle or average passenger vehicle, depending on weight, class, type, gets about 25 miles to the gallon. So that's going to put here. So an average vehicle gets 25 miles to the gallon. I mean, we all got different types of cars, big, small, compact, and all of that. But for the sake of this webcast, we're going to use 25 miles to the gallon. That's what a typical car will get driving downtown, or just driving period, 25 miles to the gallon. So with that being said, we know that your distance up one way to your downtown is 25 miles. We also know that your car gets 25 miles to the gallon. So typically it'll take 1 gallon of gas to get downtown. So your trip up will be 1 gallon and your trip back will be 1 gallon. So that's roughly 2 gallons of gas to go and come back home. So that's 2 gallons of gas used at $2.24 a gallon. That comes to $4.48 used. Okay, so let's take a snapshot of what we have here for your infamous downtown trip, right? You're going to start with spot price of $39.97. Your seller premium that you will pay for that 1 gram of gold is $6 per gram, because again, sellers have to make a profit as well. So we have your $39 here, and we have your $6. We know that it takes 25 miles distance from home to downtown, right? And we know going up and coming back is 50 miles drive. We know that the average gas price per AAA is $2.24 a gallon. We know that it roughly is going to take 2 gallons of gas to go and come back. We're not taking into account any ancillary stops and all of this. We're just going to make it a typical go and come home type of trip. That will cost you $4.48 total. There's one other cost associated with your trip downtown, and that's parking. Ooh, the boogeyman, right? If your downtown is like my downtown, you have 2 options. You have metered parking or covered parking. And let's just, 9 times out of 10, like my goal, 999.9 times out of 10, you will not find metered parking. But let's just say, for the sake of this argument, you find metered parking. Now, metered parking on average is on an hour basis. In my downtown, it's $2 every hour, metered parking. And covered parking is paid in 15-minute increments. So it's about $4 every 15 minutes, or for the full day, $12. Now, we said you lucked up and found metered parking, right? You found metered parking. You got to the gold place where you can buy your gram of gold. There was no other customers in that building, so you can make it in and out within an hour. It's going to cost you $2. Now remember, that's metered parking. And we know you're not going to, typically won't find metered parking. 9 times out of 10, you're going to take covered parking, and you're going to pay the daily rate of $12. But we're going to make this easy for you. We're going to make this easy, and we're going to say you got it for $2, okay? $2. Now, we got everything drawn up here. Let's add all your cost bases up for going downtown, right? So you're going to start off with your spot price of $39.97, which you can never buy it at, right? Because that's the spot price. That's the opening rate for gold per gram. Then we're going to add in the seller's profit, of $6. Then we're going to take into account the $2.24 per gallon. You need 2 gallons to go and come. That's $4.48. I messed up. Let me go back. Plus 6 plus $4.48. Okay. Now, the last charge is the $2. That's your parking. And again, you're going to be very lucky to get the metered parking right at your location, not around the corner, right at your location. Okay. But we're going to give you that. We're going to say $2. So that's plus $2. That brings your cost per gram of gold to $52.45. $52.45 is what you will pay by making your infamous trip downtown to purchase gold instead of buying it from the luxury of your home. Now, that's on the very low end. Remember, that's metered parking. That $2 is for metered parking, which 9 times out of 10 you will not get. No. You're going to have to take covered parking like all of us other normal folk. So if you get covered parking, you're going to be subject to maybe $10 more. So this going price for your purchase of 1 gram of gold will go from anywhere from $52.45 up to $62.45. We're going to just add $10 because, again, you're going to get all day parking. Who's going to go get covered parking and pay $4 every 15 minutes? You'd be crazy to do that. So you would do what I would do. I would get covered parking, all day parking. So now, why would you go and spend 52, maybe up to 62 probable dollars per gram of gold when you can spend $55 per gram in the luxury of your home, right? $55 per gram in the luxury of your home. Don't break a sweat. In less than 5 minutes, purchase your gram of gold, however many you want, but we're saying 1 gram for the sake of argument. And then have the possibility of making money by showing others how to do the same thing, right? That just makes sense. Look, I'm Dex, Golden Time of Day, Gold Acquisition Group, businessman number 1. I enjoyed you, and I'm out.